people keep requesting Sam Hyde to be on the podcast, and then I finally asked him because like people were like, "Yeah, I told him about the podcast or whatever," and I asked him, he's like, "I don't think well on my feet," which is not true.
Right.
Yeah, he's incredible on his feet.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to do.
He's just intimidated by this alpha male podcast, basically.
Maybe. I know that like he was bullied into doing Gavin's podcast. But,
oh, really?
Yeah, they were like hounding him or some shit, and he didn't want to be on it.
Yeah.
But no one wants to really do Gavin's show.
This is a much more chill vibe.
Yeah.
We don't accuse anyone of being a cuck on this show.
Yeah, I wouldn't even tell Sam I'm Jewish. I swear.
Yes, but
Sam Heidelberg.
We've agreed to do it. So Weave's like Sam, except even more racist.
Yeah.
There's no question about it. I think Weave would be fun.
I love our alt-right pivot.
Yeah. Well, those are the guys who'll do the show. I mean, what do you want?
Let's get some fucking racist-ass Pepe memes going.
Yeah.
I was at a baseball
Next
game.
week we got David Duke, folks. He's coming in. Look, he's funny. What do you want? He's a good comic.
The guy knows how to write a bit.
Yeah.
The guy knows how to do a bit.
I don't give a shit about his opinions. Does he make me laugh? Yes. That's we got George Zimmerman next week, folks.
$1 Million Extreme is that fucking the show. Dude, it's funny, and there's some shit where you're like, oh my god, how did these motherfuckers get this on television?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. I like the fact that Adult Swim is letting them do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Jews.
Jews rock.
Jews rock.
It.
It's
A lot
great.
of good stuff.
Yeah, apparently, like We've hacked into a bunch more printers and printed out a bunch of Nazi like. Hey, did you see that when he did that like last year? He like hacked like 30,000 printers that were like accessible through the internet and printed out like Nazi hate speech on like public printers. And,
Like at libraries and
yeah, in
stuff?
libraries and on universities and stuff. But he did it again, but to promote world peace, promote the MDE show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
hilarious.
with also the, you know, hey, check out Daily Stormer. It's the only pro-genocide, pro-white
Oh my
website.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Well, look, the guy's funny.
All right, we'll take your word for it.
I'll say it again. And then after that, we're going to have Itzhak Perlman will be joining us.
Just to
World
balance it
famous
out.
violinist.
Yeah, Itzhak Perlman will be in studio with us. And he's got a couple of great N-word jokes that he's been dying to try out.
Yitzhak, how do you say that shit? That's
Yitzhak?
perhaps the most
Yitzhak.
Jewish name.
Yeah.
Or is Shlomo a real Jewish name?
Shlomo
Shlomo is real.
My
That's
favorite
so
fake
funny.
Jewish name that I used to use is Shmuley Shlomo. I would comment on
Shmuley's
articles
good.
and
God.
like, were the pennies okay?
Shmuley Shlomo was the first guy to die in the Holocaust. He was like in line for the trains
Yeah.
to go to the camp.
Yeah,
I'm
He was,
going to
like,
get in line first.
He was like
Don't
complaining
butt
about
me. Don't cut
Yeah.
me.
You know, this line is taking forever.
Well, it was before they were really serious about like the genocide
fell
thing.
on
They were
something.
like, "Look, anyone that's willing to pay $25 isn't going to get Holocausted." It's like $25. That's literally worse than the Holocaust.
Jesus Christ. There goes Shmuley.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well,
Yeah, after dark, we're all pretty tired. You had a decadent Italian meal.
I did. I mean, I just got off a fucking 48-hour flight from Tokyo.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, how was it, man? You
That
were
was
there
great,
for the
dude.
conference, right?
Yeah, some kind of fucking conference or something.
The pussy.
I was
Yeah.
in Tokyo. This is a travel podcast, by the way. So I'm going to start using those tags on iTunes. And we're going to recategorize ourselves as a travel podcast.
with it all right, like
All
Yeah,
right,
all right travel.
yeah.
I'll be honest with you, folks. Pretty disappointed with the lack of white people in Japan. Let's fix that. Let's get over there. Let's start fucking. Bring the women.
Let's drop a couple more you-know-whats.
Yeah.
Atomic bombs.
Do all right guys? They're mostly feminists, though, right?
Yeah, of course.
Aren't they
They're
like
just racists, but they're also.
Are they?
No, I'm making them.
Yeah.
Of course not.
No, they're like incel
I don't know, dude.
dudes.
The
guy,
fact that they
right?
even like memes is weird to me. You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's fun. I guess I do like that there's young racists. It's funny.
It's
Someone you can make fun of.
where it comes from is like if you do
4chan.
something, you know, it's like that Vonnegut quote. Like if you keep acting like a faggot, eventually you're going to be a faggot. I'm paraphrasing, but it's
I think that's it.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Exactly.
it's like, you know, it's like irony poisoning, where you fucking say the N-word on Xbox Live enough times because it's funny, and eventually you're like, yeah, you know what? That guy is a coon. How dare he fucking ruin my kill streak? And then that's where that whole movement comes from.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know if you're serious anymore. I mean, I'm like that with like Kmart graphics tees.
Right.
I wear them and I'm like, do I like this shirt for real?
Talking about. Yeah, you do, by the way.
That's why, like, guys that are...
Yeah, they're great. The homeless people love that Eat My Dust shirt. And none of them can read it. They all try to read it, and then it's happened, I swear to God, like 3 or 4 times. I was outside the bodega, and this homeless guy was like, eat my guts. All right, man, I like that. Okay.
I was stuck in traffic on Canal Street, like bumper to bumper on Friday leaving town. And there's this homeless guy whose ass was coming out of his pants.
Hell yeah.
And traffic was so bad. He had this walk where he was going so fucking slowly that we were stuck like a couple blocks down, and then we saw him slowly pass us. He was going like 1 mile an hour. And we're like, literally, this guy is beating us right now, the guy with his ass out.
I would love it if he was the reason all traffic was fucked up. And some guy with his ass
just rubbernecking.
Everyone's got to see this guy's ass.
I would love nice homeless ass. Probably a lot of caked on shit on that ass, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of wear and tear. It was leathery, I'll say that.
You know what I wish I had the ability to do is like do Showtime, on the trains, but go on the trains and be like, what's up everybody, this is Showtime, and I start doing Showtime and then shit myself halfway through. Just have like violent diarrhea, my pants fall off, it starts spraying all over the train as I'm doing backflips and shit. And that would be the ultimate New York City experience. If one of the Showtime guys had diarrhea.
Did you hear the cricket lady? The lady that released the crickets on the 4 train was doing a bit.
Really?
She said it was a bit. I mean, I think she is crazy, but she was like, yeah, it was like one of my acting things. I do it for acting.
Did she record it or anything?
I don't think so.
I told you about that guy on the train that had he had a little amplifier on his waistband, and he had a stupid fucking shirt on and a dumb hat. And it was right when I moved to New York, so it might have been Ray Kump. I don't think it was Ray Kump, but he had the same voice as Ray Kump. And he was gets on the train, he's got this amplifier and a microphone hooked up to it, and he's like, and fucking waving his arms around and acting like a stupid jackass and speaking gibberish. And he gets to we're nearing the next stop. I guess we're on the L under the water or something. And he's like, thanks, folks. If you enjoyed me just trying to brighten your day, you can give me $1. I just want to make people laugh. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to just have fun out here and be goofy and make people laugh. And then he's still talking into the microphone so everyone can hear him. And he walks past this couple, and he was like, what was that? Oh, well, you know what? I'm actually performing in the comedy clubs all over the city. So,
oh my god,
your preferences is, and he got into an argument with somebody. It was like, that wasn't funny. He said that to him, and then he got really defensive about it.
That's so awesome.
Yeah,